Once again, back with our everyday segment 10 a.m. market update. It's past 10 now, and we are just having a market review right now, how the market is doing. You can see the chart. I hope all of you are now familiar with the chart, which I have been sharing continuously. You can see nothing has changed in the chart. All the lines that we had drawn, they are same, just except for one additional line. This green line, I'll just make it a bit bolder for all of you to see. This is the green line that I have made, and as anticipated, market continues its weakness. You can see the line which we had anticipated as support has now turned resistance. So in the morning, I'll just show you a 5-minute chart so that you can understand here. In the morning, we opened here, tried to push a bit on the upside, but then the same point turned as a resistance here. So once again, the weakness continues here. Next target on the downside obviously stands here, 25,444. Of course, it may come today, it may not come today. So we are already deep down on the curve, and the market is oversold on the lower time frame. So don't expect this level to be reached today, but definitely the chart is not looking good on the lower time frame, and our stance still remains very clear to stay on the sidelines, not taking any position, not taking any decision. Coming to Bank Nifty, see. So Bank Nifty also, now you can see the chart, nothing has changed, the lines are same. And if you have read the commentary, of course the commentary comes in our Telegram channel Pinnacle. If you have not been following our channel, you can find the link of our channel in the description of the video. So this is the level that we have discussed, which is 58,800. You can read in the commentary. Yeah, I just recall a dialogue which from the movie Avengers, which says, "I am inevitable." So this is what this level is also saying now, that 58,800 is kind of inevitable now. At some point of time, maybe today, maybe tomorrow, at any point of time, we will definitely come to this level. Look at this trend line that we had drawn. Now this same trend line has turned resistance, you can clearly see. So the important thing that all of you need to learn here is how these trend lines are so important. Simple trend lines, not doing anything, no special indicator, no fancy indicators. These simple trend lines are giving you most of the answers. So now 58,800 almost becomes inevitable. So we'll just wait for that, and then we will see, we'll have a fresh attempt. Now this is what all of you also need to learn. It might happen that it can come directly like this, or it first goes like this and then comes back like this. So never preempt any kind of move. Let the market play out. At this point of time, risk reward might not be in your favor to short. So any rise, if it finds resistance at this level, then it could be a good shorting opportunity. Till that point, just stay on the sidelines. Then let's have a look of Sensex. Sensex, see, levels are still there, although it was a green line, but it did not do anything to look green. So it's been a long time since we have seen a big green candle here. So just that line is the only green thing that we can see right now. We'll just also draw another level. See, this is where we have found the next support, 83,100. However, if you ask me, we might just go down to this level. So if Nifty goes down, Bank Nifty goes down to those levels, this will be the level on the Sensex, 82,600 or maybe 82,600 kind of levels we can look at. So nothing going great, bearish as of now. So don't do anything. We'll just have a review of some of the stocks, major stocks, Reliance, what they are trying to do to spot. So see, Reliance 1444 we had marked that day. That was our target on the downside, and Reliance has now almost started a journey towards that side. That could be a point where we could think of buying some. And then let's come to HDFC Bank. HDFC Bank, see, it's facing resistance at the line that we had drawn, the levels. Just you can shift it a little bit on the downside and then see it has broken and it's facing resistance here. So not looking very good here. And let's see how long this pressure in HDFC Bank continues. Let's see what ICICI Bank is doing. It has been quite good. So as anticipated, if you see ICICI Bank pull back and then it's now rising. So something is giving respite to the bank Nifty here, and that is ICICI Bank. So it looks good. And all of you, those who have been watching our videos regularly, they'll know that why we are talking about ICICI Bank. So ICICI Bank has moved nicely. If today's move sustains, maybe in next few days we could see another high on this stock. Then Bajaj Finance, if you remember, we had given an exit for shorter term investors. Definitely you can see after the break of this trend line we have already come down by 5 or 6%. So not a place to be. Bajaj Finance or Bajaj Finserv, both are now breaking down. So let's just stay away from these stocks. We'll have a review of Nifty IT. We discussed in the sectorial review that this looks still in a better place, but you can see that support has not, although we have not fallen a lot, but support has yet not emerged. So support, if it has to emerge, it can emerge only from TCS, but TCS is facing resistance at this level. You can see the line that we had drawn. So until and unless TCS and Infosys start to buckle up, we will not be able to do anything. Nifty metals, they continue some upward thrust, but let's see if it sustains through the day, and if we are able to close above previous day's high, then maybe we can see another push on the upside. So nothing much of this, nothing much of an update now. Things are intact, weakness continues. If intraday perspective, you can short with a tight stop loss maybe, and let's say if your target is something like 8 to 10 lots at this point, if you still want to play the momentum, it should be 1 or 2 lots. So that, and that should be positional, at least give it a couple of weeks. So if your strength is 8 to 10 lots, you should just play with 2 lots at this point of time, maybe, and average it once it comes upwards and finds resistance. Till that time, play small, because we are already down a lot, so play accordingly. Okay, so this is it for now. We'll have a review once in the afternoon. Till that time, have a great day ahead. Bye bye.